Hi,
Hello,
hi, Abhigyan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, man.
It's great
So,
to see you.
yeah, you too, man. It's very kind of you to actually give me your time, especially what's been
Yeah,
happening in. Yeah, I wanted to ask you in general, right? What actually got you into music and actually inspired you?
actually, my parents they are musicians, and my mom used to sing in All India Radio back in the 80s, 90s, and 80s. And my dad, he's a composer. He's a music composer and he's a singer as well. And he writes also. He's a lyricist as well. So, like both, like it's like my mom, dad, they got in connection because of music. So music was the bond, and that's how I grew up. I mean, listening to different songs, and my mom used to take classes. She used to teach students and everyone. So I used to listen different ragas, uh, classical classical foundation. We used to have a very big classical foundation. So I was all the time listening to different sorts of music, great maestros, and also my mom, dad singing. And there used to be in India we call it mehfil.
Hmm.
It's like a or jalsa, as you can say, like a small gathering where like it's kind of a jamming, you can say, small jam session kind of a thing. So it used to happen every week, and like we both, me and my brother, we both used to be there and listen to all the artists and all. So that's how music was there in the background.
Oh,
Everywhere music was there, and like the town where I'm originally from, it's a very musical place,
hmm.
and every month there used to be sessions of great classical maestros, and they perform like give vocal recitals or instrumental or tabla recital like Ustad Zakir Hussain and many big Pandit Rajan Sajan Mishra and a lot of different classical people they used to come over there and perform. And like my mom dad, they always used to take us there and kind of tap so that I get the sense of rhythm and tune in it. So that's how I grew up, listening to music, and that's how music started.
Wow. Okay. I want to know like any idols that you looked up to when you were growing up musically. Like, who are your musical idols?
Um, actually, the, like over the years, there has been many idols in my life. Like I won't say it's consistent, but it has been changing. Like when I was
Oh,
young, I used to listen because I used to listen to Kishore Kumar a lot. So
okay.
Kishore Kumar used to be my idol
Hmm.
that point of time.
Yeah,
So
he's a legend.
yeah, like I grew up listening to him, his songs, and that was my zone that time. I used to listen to Kishore Kumar, and I used to feel like the way he used to act, the way he used to his body language while he used to sing on live shows. So that I used to follow very much. Then after that, like now when I'm into classical music, I'm fully into hardcore classical music, and I'm learning from my guru Vidushi Tudika Ghosh.
Hmm.
So teaching me this art form of Hindustani classical music, and I'm taking training under the Guru Shishya Parampara, the tradition style of training that I'm undergoing under her. So now, right now, my idol in classical music, I would say it's Ustad Amir Khan sahab. You are,
Oh.
if you might have heard Ustad Amir Khan sahab in classical music, and yeah, in Western world, I mean, if you ask me about Western singing, like pop singing, then I really like the way nowadays, I mean, Ed Sheeran style of singing. Though I don't sing Western actually, that's not my zone. I like to listen to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I sing Western, then I would. like to sing, the way he does.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I want to know, like, what have been like your highs and lows in your professional career mainly?
Okay, so highs and lows, I think I have been to a lot of reality shows. Like since 2007, I just share a small incident that happened. So, like, it was a fine evening, and my mom and we both brothers, we were out actually, and my uh, dad was at home. So he was watching television that point of time, and suddenly a small ad came advertisement that came in, and it says that whoever is talented in singing and like for kids, I mean, so they can contact in this number, and it was it was an advertisement of a reality show that was supposed to happen, and like they were inviting participants for from different parts of India. So my dad saw that ad, and then he instantly gave a call to that number, and then we got registered in there. So after that, then the next day, and we were like, my mom was a little shocked to listen, and because he suddenly called up at night, like I mean midnight, 1 a.m. He called, and then he said that, see, we have to go to West Bengal within two or 3 days. So we have, look, our child has been selected for audition in for a channel in reality show. So my mom was a little shocked. She thought he might be joking or something like that. But then he was serious. He said that no, I'm serious. We have to go by just just like just 2 3 days. I mean, and the audition was supposed to happen like by the next week, and we have to go there. So from then on, the whole journey started. We started going to reality shows, and then got selected. Me and my brother, we both got selected. It was a regional channel basically. It was Z Bangla, ZTV's Bengal version. I mean,
Hmm.
the regional channel in Bengal, that's Z Bangla. So from there, we started. The main, actually, the main aim for singing started from there, because once we
Oh,
got into reality show, we actually realized that yes, we should take up music creatively. We should take this as a career, not just because before that we used to sing. It was just like a hobby kind of a thing. But we were not really sure that whether we'll do it or not. So after that, when we went to the reality show and we saw different people, like the masters of this art form and the different musicians, the way they used to create music, that really fascinated us, and we got really encouraged to do music. And after that, we started singing, and we got a lot of great mentors to train us, and got to know a lot of secrets about music, a lot of different techniques and all these things. So I can say that that was in the year 2007. So that was the time I can say that it was a very, it was kind of a great, it was quite opportunistic for all of us, for both the brothers. So it was a kind of a high moment for both of us, and I was the winner of that show. I became the winner of Zee Bangla in Saregama in 2007. So it was good for all of us when we started, and then we shifted in Kolkata. Yeah. So after that, we stayed in Kolkata for 2 years, and then we performed. We did live shows. I think more than maybe 200 gigs we have done in Kolkata. So
wow.
it was,
That's amazing.
yeah, yeah. So and like in Durga Puja time, there used to be Durga Puja. You might be knowing, like when the Navratri time when it starts in Kolkata. So that time it's a festive season there, and a lot of shows happen over there, gigs, and like not only just shows but good quality performances over there, because Kolkata, as you know, Kolkata is a hub of music. So used to perform over there, and it was a great experience. Great meeting with a lot of great musicians, experiences and all. So after that, I went to Saregama 2009, very chance. Yeah, there also it was kind of a really good time. A lot of great experiences. My outlook towards music changed a lot when I started going to Saregama 2009. I mean, within
Oh,
chance. When I came to Mumbai, there, because here you see the film industry is here, so a lot of all the different musicians that you used to meet that time, they all belong from the film industry, and it was quite a great experience, I would say, like simply awesome. So that really changed. That changed further, uh, like the way we started taking music was quite different after 2009. The way we used to take it before. So that's how it changed. And as far as I'm concerned, low moments, not really. Right now, I'm still, I'm not. Uh, I'm still in my journey towards music,
of
learning
course, yeah.
and having different experiences. And now, the most I would say this time, this now the time that I have this time I would say that it's the most precious time for me, and I'm actually right now I'm actually undergoing the real training of music, the real what to say. I mean, the final guidance that you can have from a mentor. So that I'm having right now from my guru, Vidushi Kavita Ghosh ma'am. So she's training me intensively in this art of Indian classical music, and I aspire to be an Indian classical singer in my life. And so it's been a great journey now.
Okay. Another question that comes to mind is like, what have you like been up to currently? Like, what have you been up to, like, lately?
Yeah, so like since we shifted in Mumbai, I like met a lot of musicians, a lot of different experienced people in this field, and finally after so many years of meeting different musicians, I have created my own team right now of good musicians, and we are working on some projects. Right now, we are busy creating some original stuff, original songs, and basically our band that I have created, it's basically a fusion of Indian classical music because I'm an Indian classical singer,
Mm, mm.
and musicians, uh, my fellow partners, they all belong from the Western world, the Western background of music. So it's like a fusion between Indian classical and Western music, and we are
Mm.
creating songs. We are creating some what to say, some pieces where we are fusing Indian classical music with Western. So hopefully you will get to hear very soon.
Okay, on a final note, um, what are your plans for the rest of this year and beyond?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get. You
Oh
saying?
no, I was asking, what's your plans for the rest of this year and beyond?
Okay, you mean to say concerts, the shows?
No, just in general, like, yeah, like, what are your plans for the rest of this year and beyond?
My plan is to create something different, different in the sense, something very rooted in my traditions, as well as a new style of music where I can fuse my style of singing. I'm a Hindustani classical trained singer. So I'm planning to uh, fuse my style of singing with the new gen music that's available right now, like electronic, rock, then other genres like jazz and different other genres of music other than Indian classical. and create something new and also a bit rooted, which nowadays very less people are trying to do. And I'm trying to explore that zone because I think that I should preserve my own roots as well, and also blend with the new style of music. So that's my plan. My plan this year is to create new songs, new style of music that I want to give it to the people.
Okay, I think I remember you told me yesterday you'd like to, sing a song for your fans here. So what would you like to sing for us?
Okay, yeah, I would. But I'll sing a song. One of my favorite songs from. It's sung by Arjit Singh.
Okay.
So I'll sing that. Can you hear me? Can you hear the
Yes.
sound?
Yeah. Yes.
हवाओं में बहेंगे, घटाओं में रहेंगे, तू बरखा मेरी, मैं तेरा बादल पिया, जो तेरे ना हुए किसी के ना रहेंगे, दीवानी तू मेरी, मैं तेरा बादल पिया, हजारों में किसी को तकदीर ऐसी मिली है, एक राजा और हीर जैसी, न जाने ज़माना क्यों चाहे रे मिटा, कलंक नहीं इश्क है कादर पिया, कलंक नहीं इश्क है कादर पिया. दुनिया की नजरों में ये रोग है, हो जिनको वो जाने ये जोग है, एक तरफा शायद हो दिल का भरम, दो तरफा है तो ये संजोग है, लाए हमें जिंदगानी की कहानी, कैसे मोड़ पे हुआ खुद से पराए, हम किसी से नैना जोड़ के, हजारों में किसी को तकदीर ऐसी मिली है, एक राजा और हीर जैसी, न जाने ये ज़माना क्यों चाहे जाना, कलंक नहीं इश्क है कादर पिया, कलंक नहीं
Wow, man. Great, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I see a comment here from Shubham. He's requesting you a song for Kurban, but that's only if you're up for it. I see a request here by Kurban. I see a request of Kurban here.
Kurban. Okay. Kurban by Vishal Dadlani, is that?
I'm not
Okay, so
sure. I'm not
I'll find
sure.
and
It's just yeah, it's just a request here by one of the fans here, by Shubham. He's requesting a
oh,
song
so
called Kurban. Kurban. I think it must be from the movie Kurban, I think.
he's my school friend actually. He has joined this. So hello Shubham. So I'll sing this song. कुर्बान हुआ तेरी किस्मती में कुर्बान हुआ तेरी आशिकी में बेखुदी में बेखुदी में बेखुदी में हुआ तुझको हर दुआ दी और जगा दी और पनाह हुआ कुर्बान हुआ तुझको हर दुआ दी और दगा दी और पनाह हुआ कुर्बान हुआ कुर्बान हुआ अदा पे वफा पे जफा पे कुर्बान हुआ
Wow, man. Fantastic, fantastic, man.
Thank you, thank you.
Great, man. All I gotta say is thanks so much for your time and for the people that came to actually view our chat.
Thank you. I mean, it's my pleasure to be with you and just have a small interactive session. It was really good. Thank you for having me. And
Sure, man. Anytime. Hopefully, we'll have another one in the future whenever you are free, you know?
sure, definitely. And I'll be releasing my own songs, my original songs soon. So you can just have a listen to that, share it with all your people,
Of
and
course.
enjoy.
Thanks, man. Take care and God bless.
Okay.